else have I been grinding?
I can pull up the notes from last time.
Yeah, I was just to. Oh shit, who was that? Oh no, the situations are good and bad. I feel like I've made quite a decent amount of progress on that one.
Yeah.
I don't. I feel like I get out of situations that I would have normally just tried scrapping in.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm like in really bad disadvantage, I'll full hop or I'll roll back, or if I do an aerial and then I realise mid aerial that it's like unsafe, I'll buffer roll out of it.
Yeah.
Um, Punishes off of straight hits. Don't really feel like I've gotten better at that one.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean it's like hard to work on everything within like 2 weeks or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Did you play any more foxes? Because I think that was the main thing we went over. Right, was like being different styles of
Yeah,
foxes.
so the full hop stuff is way easier to deal with if I just disengage from it, so roll
Yeah.
back or anything like that. So that's a lot more useful. I've been playing a decent amount, but I haven't really run into many aggro foxes.
Right. They're
But
playing
I
like
am,
Pipsqueak or whatever.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
am finding that dashing forward with and trying to like call out with like jump cancel shine
Hmm.
or late aerials or overshoot lasers is working quite well.
Okay, so
Um, but yeah, I've mostly been running into Marths and other Falcos
yeah,
on
same.
Unranked at the moment. That's like all I get to play.
Yeah, I run into like a few Falcons sometimes too, but it's mainly Moth and Falco for me too. I don't know if it's like some net play thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but the Falcons I tend to play never seem to be that good.
Yeah,
So, but the Marths and the Falcos seem to be like at a decent level, so I end up playing against them for a lot longer as well, I think.
yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
What's this now?
Oh yeah, we said about the recovery stuff as well, like
Yeah,
trying to figure out what they like to cover, and sort of like picking a recovery that beats that. Um,
yeah. Against Fox, I'm finding the double jump back up B's good.
yeah,
And mixing in shortens, and I've been side B ledge cancelling
yeah,
off side platforms more. So then, like, I've been able to shorten like really consistently for a long time. So the shortens and stuff are fine.
yeah.
But against Marv, it feels like he can cover everything.
Yeah, I think Moth's probably better at edge guarding than Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, like the double jump, like so Moth, for example, is a lot better at covering shorten, right? Because he's got the double jabs, and he can just like cover more angles easier because his sword's like so big a lot of the time. But he's still quite vulnerable to like the double jump back up B stuff, just because like he can't cover all your angles with one attack a lot of the time.
Sure.
He can cover it better than Fox can a lot of the time because he has like forward smash, down tilt, forward air. But
I'm finding a lot of success with one of the mix-ups I forgot to mention was just shine stalling.
yeah,
Shine stall regrab or shine stall side B.
yep, Shine Stall's really powerful.
It was just a mix-up I was never using, but I'll just use it as like a timing mix-up now.
Yeah, it's cool because it's like a timing mix-up, and you can also like see what they're doing while you're doing the Shine Stall as well, and then sort of go from there. So yeah, okay.
Like if they're like for example, if Marth was just like jabbing, sometimes I feel like I can shine, see that they're about like they done the first jab and then double jump air dodge or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's really good.
But yeah, I've been struggling against Marth again.
Okay.
So
Did we go over Moth in one of the first lessons or?
we did. I think the second or third.
Oh, was that the one versus McKenzie?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's always hard when like you've gone over a set with someone like way better than you, and then you play someone that's only like a little bit better than you or worse than you, and it's like completely different, you know. So I'll probably find it's like different things that are happening or going wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember anything from the games that you felt like you struggled versus, or?
I didn't think I covered. If Marth uses like all of his resources as late as possible to grab, so like he would like hold his double jump, go low, then side B, then jump, and then up
Yeah.
B. I was finding it really hard to cover that.
Yeah.
And against low level Marths, I use Marth Killer a decent amount, and
Yeah.
then Marth Killer mix up. So do the light shield and then re-grab ledge or bear or something, and
Yeah.
he just wouldn't fall into any of it.
Yeah.
And then I was getting comboed pretty hard again.
Yeah. I will say on the edge guarding thing, I think people make it out to be a lot easier than it actually is. And Moth like does have mix-ups when, especially when he has his jump, but even when he doesn't have his jump, he still has like side B and fast fall timing mix-ups that he can do.
Yeah, especially if he's high up, it feels like if
Yeah.
I hit him high with a bear or something, it feels like trying to edgeguard Falcon almost, where he shouldn't really have many mix-ups, but they always seem to make it back.
Yeah, I think it's just because he's so floaty and like it's hard to go out to hit him as well because he can like defend himself. And because Falcon like with other characters it's a bit easier, like with Sheik for example, because you can just like go out there and hit him with bear or whatever. Whereas you can't really do that with Falco because he isn't. You know, it's a lot riskier, right?
Yeah, I have been getting clipped a lot. So
Yeah.
against Fox, I seem to be decent at like snuffing out side Bs or double jumps to ledge or something with down air.
Yeah.
Against Marth, I seem to get side B'd or fed or sometimes it doesn't even feel like it's intentional, and then you've got like you're like kind of understage with a double jump because you're trying to do like a drift back dare onto stage.
Yeah.
So I think I have to cut out a bit.
A lot of the time versus side B, you want to hit it like afterwards during the lag.
Okay.
There's a lot of positions where you can react to it as well, especially when you're on the ledge, and you can just do like drop down, double jump back air, or drop down shine. But yeah, it's like it's not a guaranteed edge guard a lot of the time. There's like a soft read you have to make a lot of the time. And especially because even if you get the Moth Killer a lot of the time, you can like do a DI to survive whatever you hit him with after.
Yeah, people seem better at DI in the down air and bear reaction. Or this, like people I've been playing recently have been.
Yeah.
I bear them and they live, or I down air them and they DI out and I don't get a follow up.
Yeah, I mean it should be like they shouldn't be able to react to which one you hit them with if you do it late enough. You like if you start the down air really early there, then obviously they can see it and DI out. But yeah, and then at like low percents they can slide off and fast fall as well, which is quite annoying to deal with. I have actually lapped something pretty recently versus Moth, which is doing ledge dash down tilt when he lands on stage from up B, and actually kills like really early. Kills at like, I'll get the dock up quickly that I made.
110?
Yeah, obviously it depends on stage boundaries, but because you're down tilting them like the opposite way, like towards the blast zone that's closest to you, like kills at 105 on Yoshi's, 110 on Pokemon, 115 on FD, which is like pretty huge. Even on Dreamland at 130, whereas on Dreamland like you bear them at 150 and they're still living. So I think
they all percent so it doesn't matter which way you're facing. So if you ledge dash,
no,
okay,
you have to do the ledge dash and then turn around and then down tilt them.
so ledge dash past them, turn around down.
Yeah, it's because they can DI. If you do it the other way, they can DI further out and live. Because they have more of the stage to like go across or whatever. Whereas if you do it the other way, they have to DI to the corner. But yeah, I haven't tried it in game yet. because I think the execution might be a bit tricky on it, but it's something to consider, like in in the future, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just start watching anyway, I think, and try and figure out some stuff. Hopefully it doesn't drop out today as well.
Did it happen with anyone else, or was it just me?
Yeah, it happened with 2 other people, I think.
Oh, okay.
But it's been fine recently.
I've been feeling really good in almost every other matchup, but still versus Marth, I don't
Yeah.
get hit by so much crap that I don't get hit by in other matchups.
Yeah. I do think it is maybe the hardest matchup
Yeah.
for Falco.
This game is probably 10 games in or something.
Okay.
And he was power shielding everything, so
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff I'm doing is trying to play around his power shields, like empty hops and stuff.
Yeah, no, I think that's good. Yeah, I think one big thing versus Moth is really like making sure you're not getting reversal out of your openings as well. So like here, for example, like this is the difference between like you bearing him off stage and then getting an edge guard, and him like forward airing you into a combo. So like really making sure you're. It's better to not get the hit than to risk getting reversal. You know.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Because should I have been able to get that bear?
So I think Bear was right, but you need to execute it a bit differently. So if you did short hop backwards and then late back air,
Rather than like an AC one.
yeah, and it would also send him further out, which is better for you. But yeah, otherwise you might have been able to do like dash dance nair. Like if you do a really tight dash right and then dash left short hop nair, that could work. But yeah, otherwise, if you don't feel confident in getting the hit, I would just like drop through and get under him instead. Because again, like he gets this fair, and then I think he hits you here, and you end up in the corner instead. Whereas it should have been like you bearing him and then into like a corner pressure sequence. Because yeah, a lot of the time versus floaties, like a decent chunk of their openings actually comes from you just like messing up advantage state and then them like reversaling you. I feel like you could have got out here maybe as well. I jinxed it.
You did.
God damn it. Alright. Yeah, so I think here you might have been able to so you wanna keep track of like how they follow up their like platform tech chases, because a lot of people go for like regrabs, right? So you want to be doing like shine or spot dodge instead of trying to like drop through or something.
Yeah, I think I shield drop and get grabbed, right?
Yeah, it's just like running off, shield dropping. They're too slow to deal with the grab, I think, a lot of the time.
Okay.
But if they're doing like aerials, for example, then like holding shield can be really good, or trying to run off before they can hit you. So that's just something to keep in mind when they're doing these follow-ups. And then here,
I think I DI'd the worst way I could have on all 3 things.
yeah, I don't think there was a reason to DI in once
the
you get to this point, because like
Oh.
I guess he could like. Oh, he did up throw you before that actually, which is important. Slippy's being weird.
Do you think I should have just DI'd, like no DI'd this or something?
I think he can tip at you if you know DI. I don't think it actually mattered.
Oh, okay.
Maybe to the right would have made it slightly harder, but yeah, I think once you got to this point where you DI'd full out, there wasn't much reason to DI in on the forward air, because like unless he does short hop up B here, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what else he can hit you with. There would be like a weak hit to a strong hit. Yeah.
I think I would just get double faired, wouldn't I?
Yeah, but then that's better than getting Kenko mode, right?
True.
Um, I think here, I'm not a big fan of going to the platform versus Moth, I don't think. Just because you can get reversal by, like, ledge hop up air or ledge dash up tilt into a combo. I think it's a bit better on Dreamland than on other stages because it's quite hard for him to hit up there, but... Like, say, for example, you stayed down here and then he lands and then you've got a corner pressure scenario, right? Which is pretty good. Or if you think he's being a bit lazy and doing, like, fairs from ledge, you can backflip it around it and then back air it.
Yeah.
Especially because he just, like, rolled up as well. So, you could have definitely hit him if you just stayed on the ground. Yeah. This is similar to Pipsqueak, right? Where, like, he hits you and then, like, he just tries to, like, press advantage by, like, doing all these attacks, right?
Yeah, he's just swinging.
Yeah.
around.
So, do you remember what we said to do if they try and do that?
Either attack earlier than them,
Yeah.
or
If you have time.
if I have time. If not, just to get out of there, right?
Yeah, so like with this one, for example, you tried to hit him first, but I don't think you had time.
I think so. I think I jump at him, right?
Yeah, he forward airs you before you jump at him. Yeah, so this is one where I'd be trying to move away or shield instead. So like roll through him or dash away or to be honest, since you haven't got much space, you might have to shield it. Like if you've shielded this forward air, for example, you can aerial him out of shield.
Yeah.
Or shine or up smash or whatever. Because you wanna force him to start like grabbing in the corner as well, because it's like you want to open them up to get spot dodged or rolled through, for example. Because like grabbing is a pretty big commitment in the corner, and Moths much prefer to like just spam aerials, right, and attacks and stuff. So presenting the fact that you're willing to hold shield and then just like move after they hit you is really good. Yeah, this is a classic one as well. If you hold shield as well, like Moths do late fair up tilt because they think you'll try and grab. And if you shield the up tilt, then you can just wave dash out and shine. But I think the roll's good too.
F smash obviously wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't think the jab before it was that good either. I think it was just trying to get something quick out.
Yeah, I think it's fine if you tried to like dash back grab or dash into you and grab. Yeah, I think I have more of a problem with the forward smash. Like if after the jab you did like dash dance and then aerial him or something. Because yeah, this guy's just throwing out a lot of aerials in place at the moment, so you want to be trying to like play around his space, like let him whiff and then go in and hit him. Unless you're spaced close enough to him that you can like hit him before his attack comes out. Yeah, you see like how far he's spacing away from you. Like he's always like drifting back. Which means again you have to like you're not close enough to hit him out of his initial jump, so you need to wait and then go in. Or shoot a laser and then he's like stuck in the air and then you can like hit him trying to land. Which you nearly did here, it's just the laser wasn't high enough, so it kind of messed up your sequence.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it would have hit him and then you'd have dash dance down Ed his landing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just really important to notice stuff like that, because like you had the right idea, you just executed it slightly wrong. And then you can end up being mistaken into thinking, oh, doing this sequence isn't very good versus Moth. When it was just like the idea was good, it's just the execution was off. I like that aerial. I'm trying to think here. Probably.
I actually done the thing we spoke about.
Yeah, sure, that, which is great, right? Because then if you try to stay in shield, you get like delayed aerial pressure. It was just he was too high percent to like get the follow up. So I think here I would fast fall and then turn my back and then look to back air instead of trying to continue the combo.
Yeah.
I think who was the last person I had the lesson with?
Was it Lems?
No, I think it was Carl actually, who's in the call. Um,
I think it was that.
yeah, no, we basically talked about how, like, in these situations, as soon as you mess up your execution on a floaty, you need to, like, recognize that you can't get a combo and then instead transition to, like, a juggle situation, right? Because you can't, like, true combo him now. Because he's too floaty, he just flies away. So then you want to be looking to, like, back air him off stage or, like, laser him falling down, stuff like that. Because, like, he tried to go for the down air here and then he gets out and now, you know, he's got back to stage. But yeah, it happened a lot in Coral's set where, like, he would maybe wave dash the wrong way out of Shine or, like, get stuck in Shine and then he tried to, like, follow up anyway. And you just need to be, like, really aware and, like, not get greedy with a combo and just take what you can get instead. Again, just because the risk of getting reversaled into a hit for them is just, like, you know, it's a pretty bad risk for you to take. And you want to, like, make people work for their openings as well instead of just, like, giving it to them.
I should have F smashed that.
Yeah. You can also do, like, sometimes when you do the dash, you end up putting yourself too far away. So what you can do sometimes is actually just, like, wait in place a few frames and then go in.
Oh yeah.
And then you can, like, dash nair or something. Which I think is easier to react with than forward smash. Yeah, this guy's doing a lot of, like, backwards movements. So again, I'd be trying to do more. I know you said he was power shielding you, but doing more lasers. Like, specifically ones that are hard to power shield, so, like, the low ones, right? Or shooting the mid height, where if he power shields it, you jump back over it.
Yeah.
Because he tries to move back, and then the laser chases him, and then he's stuck in the corner now, and then you can just, like, move into this space for free. Instead, you're trying to, like, move in at him from too far away, like here, right?
Yeah.
Like, if we just pause it here, this is, like, clearly, if he moves back in any sort of way, then he's going to hit you. So you want to be more, like, where Wispy's cheek is, you know? So you're close enough to, like, if he jumps, you can nair him out of his jump. But if he tries to swing, you're also far enough away that you can dash out of the way and then move back in and hit him.
Okay.
That's, like, the ideal spacing versus Moth. Whereas, yeah, where you are, it's like you can't really hit him, and you can kind of. It's like your threat range isn't as effective, right? Because you've only got laser that can hit him.
Yeah.
Nice. He just messed up the thing. Yeah, this is one where the ledge dash down tilt would work. But it's super hard, so I don't want you to go for it yet. I think you should get good at the, like, back air down air mix up first. I think with this one, Wispy actually messed you up because it pushed you.
Yeah, he blew me towards the.
Yeah. So I always do dash forward and then dash back here.
Yeah.
Just to make it easier to confirm. So I do, like, dash forward, dash back, full hop, double jump, aerial. Because, yeah, that's super unfortunate. And then again, he, like, hits you as he's coming back. Like, this should be a good position for you, not him nairing you into, you know, run up forward smash.
I don't know what I was trying to do.
I think he missed your dash back.
Wow.
Yeah, you got stuck in tilt turn. It looked like he tried to dash back jump, which would have been fine.
Was that just me doing it too early, was it? Or not fast enough?
You just did the stick input wrong. Like, you were too slow with it.
Yeah.
Which happens to me sometimes as well. Nice. Yeah, you just got a bit stuck when you were close to him here as well. Like, this should have been like a shine right, and then, you know, he's probably in the air and you can back air him or something. And again, here he's, like, rushing you down again, right? Like, you tech and then you just run up down tilt.
Yeah.
So again, just remembering to, like, move out of the way. You can either move out of the way or you could do, like, down air out of shield here, for example, and then that would hit him running in. Which covers the, like, if Moth tries to down tilt or grab. But it's pretty... it's not usually that good versus Moth because he does a lot of like jump and aerial at you here, right? Which outspaces your down air.
Yeah.
So again, doing stuff like full hop or you can roll as well. The roll's a bit worse versus down tilt because down tilt's like such low lag that he can like dash back grab you. So I think the full hop's probably the best one to deal with that. Nice. But yeah, I feel like he must have gotten like 3 or 4 openings so far off of like you messing up and then reversaling you, right?
Yes.
I don't think he's actually like, power shielded you into wave dash forward grab into a combo or like take laser dash attack to you while you're trying to laser dash dance or shit like that. That's like, him like actually outplaying you. It's been more like you hit him, drop your combo, he fares you, and then wins this tech situation after where you play defensive and he rushes you down.
Yeah.
Is how I'd like paraphrase it. Yeah, I think this is the first one where he's actually... Whoa, slippy. Yeah, this one was just unfortunate as well. God damn it. It's sliding. Yeah, I think this was you like trying to do the low lasers to beat the
yeah, the aerial.
Yeah. Which is fine. I've been thinking about this recently actually. The like when you do an approaching laser, there's like a full approaching laser, like an all-in-one. There's very little reason to do a high laser out of it unless you're specifically trying to call out like him doing retreating fair or something, because like the aerial hits you before your laser comes out, like regardless of whether you do it low or high, a lot of the time.
So you don't think the laser was wrong?
I think you just like guessed wrong. It wouldn't have mattered if the laser was low or high. Like if it was high, then the nail would have hit you.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if this is happening a lot, then it just means a lot of the time that you have to be shooting
another laser first, or
shooting in place, or doing like a half approaching laser, or like dash dancing and then going in after aerials. Yeah, because that's the annoying thing about Moth is that you can mix up like power, like crouch, power shield, dash back, aerial in place, and it's like pretty annoying to beat. But getting good at shooting in place and sort of like seeing what he does and then responding appropriately is really powerful versus that.
I've done the thing, but I just stand still.
Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah. Sad.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was really good. Yeah, again, always try to back air him, I think.
Not up there, do you not think?
Yeah, just because like he's got no jump here, right? So you want to send him off stage.
Okay.
And I think did we talk about sharking with short hop double jump as well instead of full hop? Or was that someone else?
I think we spoke about it in regards to on people jumping, like Fox jumping out of the corner. So doing the short hop and then double jump better for like if Fox is trying to full hop out of the corner, and it covers tournament winner and things like that too.
Yeah.
But I don't think we did for Marth.
Okay, yeah. So versus floaties, especially Marth, you can once they fall to about, I want to say around here, if you're on the ground still, you can short hop, and then if you see them side B or throw out an aerial, you can double jump and back at them. And if you see them not do anything, you can just fast fall to the ground, and then like play from there.
Fast forward after the short hop or after the
yeah, after the short hop.
Okay.
So you short hop when they fall to around this height, and then if you see them whiff something, then you back air them, and if you don't see them do anything, then you fast forward and just play from there.
Okay.
Just because, like, again, like we were saying, versus Fox, it's harder to react with full hop than it is with short hop, than with double jump, sorry.
Yes.
And yeah, that's just a really consistent way to get the back air versus Moth if they're willing to throw out those like side Bs. Because the side B is just all about like delaying their fall to mess up your spacing and timing, but by doing that short double jump, you kind of just avoid that.
Yeah. I can see that.
Because you're like confirming it. Get the next word.
like the worst downer.
Yeah. One thing that can be better here sometimes is to do a short hop double jump waveland if you get stuck in it.
Towards the side plat.
Yeah, and then you can like up tilt or forward smash.
Oh, I've seen Drugfox talk about that.
Yeah, PP does it a bit as well. The other thing you can do here is go for Nair instead. Because you have knockback sacking from the Shine, so then the Nair ends up sending them like quite high upwards, and then you get below them and can shark from there.
Yeah.
And then the other thing you could do is you could short hop out of the Shine, fast fall, and then get under him and shark. I would pretty much never go for the down air until he's at like
20, 30?
Probably higher if there's not a platform. Because like you're down airing him on this side, so then he's going to fall to the left and there's no platform there.
Oh, I see.
So if there's no platform, I would leave it till about 40 or so. If there is a platform, then probably around 20 or 25 or something. But yeah, otherwise I think the Nair or fast falling and getting under him are both really good options. Yeah, that was another one I would just look to back air him.
Yeah.
Like up air, full hop back air. He ends up over here, you're on stage, and then you can like corner pressure him. Nice. You want to down smash off of this one?
Off of that there, yeah.
Yeah. You could have got turnaround up tilt, but I think the down smash just leads to a better punish regardless of how they DI. Whereas if you up tilt and then they DI in, you have to either down air and do a tech chase, or you have to back air them and then it's
You
not
might
as
as well
good
have
of
down
a...
smash.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the down smash, anytime they end up in this spot where they're in the corner out of this, then I think just going for the down smash and trying to end the combo early is really good.
Do you wait for them to tech, or do you try and
No.
hit them before they can tech?
No, it's a true combo. Because
Oh.
he's in stun now. And he landed. Because you had time to up tilt, so you had time to down smash pretty much.
Shit, yeah. I'm not very good at timing it.
Yeah, it's super important. I would just go on FD and practice Shine at 40 and practice pillaring
Okay.
on all the eyes and finishing it in different ways. Eventually, once they get to like, I want to say 80 or so, then I look for up tilt back air. Just because it's like a guaranteed finisher. And at that point, you've gotten like 70% into an edge guard. So it's just like a consistent way to end it. But yeah, if you can get it, then this down smash in the corner is really good. And yeah, just another note again, like he reversals you out of your own combo to get this opening right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one you want to be a bit close to the ledge. So once you land here, I spoke about this with Coral, I think, actually, as well. So Marth has to either go to the ledge or double jump and try and get over you, right? Or he can come down with an aerial and try and hit you. So throwing out attacks is really good to stuff the double jump or the fall into an aerial, so like with short hop back air. And then if he tries to go to ledge, you can start doing stuff like laser F tilt, or you can run off Shine, or you can run off double jump down air. So I think that mix-up's worth playing a lot of the time, because if you get hit here, like you just end up DIing away, tech away, and you're in like a fine situation. And if you guess right, then you kill him. Although if you're really good at pressuring the Marth you're playing specifically on ledge, then it might be worth just always covering him, double jumping in, let him get to ledge like you are here. And then just hit him coming up. But this doesn't seem to be the case versus this Marth.
No.
Might have been able to get Shine Waveland.
Oh, and then like go for another
Okay.
Shine or
Yeah.
up it, yeah.
Yeah, you probably want to up air this percent just because the Shine is like... It's kind of small. So you usually go for it when it's like lower percents. I think you could probably Shine, because you're hitting on the right side as well, so even if he DIs to the right, you don't need the platform to run along to follow him.
Yes, I see that.
Yeah, so I think Shine Waveland is just a kill here.
Damn, I didn't think
You
that.
messed up. Then you messed up
Yeah,
your movement slightly.
I think I was slow, right?
I think what happened
Oh,
is you missed your turnaround. And then you ended up wave dashing the wrong way, so then you couldn't get to ledge. Because like, it made sense you wave dash to ledge here, right?
yeah.
Because yeah, you went into turn again and then jumped. I don't know if you saw.
Oh, I didn't actually see that the first time. I like
Yeah.
turn around and miss my wave dash back to ledge, right?
Yeah, it's because you did the jump input too early.
Too early.
Again, that was another thing where the tilt turn messed you up. So I don't know if that's like a controller thing, but UCF should have fixed that.
I think it's a me thing. I think it's a timing thing.
Yeah, I would practice, like actually practice dashing back then. Because yeah, this happens and then it just messes up your whole edge guard. I think you either want to go high or low here. I don't really see much point in going straight.
No.
Because yeah, this back air covers like it pretty well.
All the straight angles.
Yeah. Nice. I would consider shine grabbing versus this guy more as well because he's just been holding shield.
Yeah.
And then you can shine grab forward throw and then edge guard him. But I mean, what you've been doing has been working pretty well as well. So I've been liking the shine wave dash back. This is super risky, especially versus people that play like this guy, lasering out shield. The laser here specifically.
Oh, okay.
I think the wave dash back was fine. It's just you tried to laser out. Like if he just forward smashed you, right, you're getting tippered into an edge guard. It's the same with the pipsqueak thing where he like just running shines you out of your or nes you out of your laser. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exact same thing. So you don't ever really want to try lasering whenever they can like actually hit you for it. It's better to just like try and reposition instead. So like here for example you could have done wave dash back and then full hopped. And then he would have tried to do this dash up grab and you could have hit him.
Yeah, and that would have been the same thing that we were looking at with Tino where he was full hopping out of situations against it.
Yeah, it's the same thing, right? He's like the moth's trying to aggress into the corner and you can just jump over him and then hit him coming down. Yeah, this is another one.
So rather than that down there, what you said? Did you say you do nair?
Nah, yeah. I think reverse now would be pretty sick here.
Yeah, because then I've got like all the ledge, the platform options off of it.
Yeah, the cool thing with the nair is a lot of the time people try to smash DI up on the down air so that they don't get comboed, but then they're DIing in for nair, right? Mm-hmm. So then you can like nair forward smash them, and that's like 40% into an edge guard, or like corner pressure. I think where this put you is fine though, because you can like back air him or up air him. Like this is a pretty decent spot for you, but yeah, I would look for the nair so you don't have to like play this mix-up in the first place.
That was definitely a shine grab though, not a wave dash back.
I think because you were so deep into his shield, the shine wave dash back didn't work.
Yeah.
So it's better when you're like sort of spaced. It's only versus like Moth that happens really though. A lot of the time it just works. But yeah, I think because you were so deep. A cool way you can cover roll without doing this is you can do shine and then double jump waveland. I don't know if you've seen Westballs do that.
And then what, waveland off back air?
Probably down air because he's at 30, so you get like a big punish off of that. But yeah, I sometimes do that here where I'll do double shine and then double jump out of it, waveland, and then cover the roll. And then you can mix that up with like shine grab or your other options. But yeah, I think when you're that deep into him, you want to you don't want to be doing the shine wave dash back burst moth. A way you could cover roll instead as well is doing like the shine laser as well. Like shine turnaround laser. But yeah, this guy so far he's only been grabbing out of shield, so like that should just be shine grab or bait his grab into an attack every time. Like you nearly did there. Yeah, this is definitely looking better than the Mackenzie set there. So I think it was partly just like you weren't able to get anything started versus Mackenzie.
I think Mackenzie's a bit faster, so
Yeah.
I think it was a bit harder to set up any situations I wanted.
Yeah, it throws you off a bit. This is another one where the short hop would work also. You see how he side Bs and then he falls with an aerial, and you would just short up and then back air the downer, and then he's off stage. Or you can even shine it if you think he'll like you can dash dance underneath the platform and then full hop shine Waveland.
Because I see PP do it all the time. Oh my god. I see PP do it all the time, and I never really understood what it was for. Because he does it a lot against Peach as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I think I get stuck in my turnaround again out of the...
Yeah. I think there's just a few sequences that you're still not executing that well, and it's just like, again, it's turning situations that should be good for you into situations that are good for him. So like this one, for example, you've got him in shield and you knew the Nair was coming, and then you just like full hopped instead of short hopping, so then he just gets out for free.
Yeah.
So I'd practice these like sort of sequences a bit more, and just make sure it's 100% clear that you know to like dash dance and then short up late aerial, shine grab or whatever to beat him, because he's doing the same thing every time, right? He's just like aerialing, shield grabbing. So it's more of an execution test on your end. Like, have you practiced enough to be able to beat this consistently?
The answer's no.
Yeah, sadly. Yeah, this one was just really unfortunate.
I do a short hop, which I don't know what I'm doing. Probably trying to laser again.
Yeah, I mean, you could have double jump Waveland to the platform. That's always good in this spot as well. If he tries to forward smash, or if he tries to dash up grab or dash attack, then you just get to drop through and hit him. And if he starts dash dancing again, you just get to drop through laser.
Yeah.
So that can be really good here. Yeah. So he's not rolling, so then that's when you should stop doing shine wave dash back, right?
Yeah.
There's like two ways you can go about it. You can either start by shine grabbing and then waiting for them to start rolling, or you can, do the shine wave dash back first, and then when they don't roll or throw out an attack, then you need to go harder and shine grab more, or like just pressure them harder in general.
I think that's the one I was talking about, where I was trying to run off double jump there, and he's just preemptively fairing it.
Yeah, so when they do that, they have to fall below the stage a lot of the time now, once they throw out the fair, so then you can just steal the ledge from them. Or set up like a CC down smash or something. So yeah, you gotta get like close to the ledge and then sort of dash dance, and then you either threaten running off and shining him or run off double jump down air, or you just keep waiting and then he whiffs the fair and then you just grab the ledge or down smash him.
Yeah.
I think with this one you also like kind of did it in awkward timing. It was like you weren't spaced to do run off shine, but you also didn't have enough time to do run off double jump down air.
So it had to be either later for the shine or earlier for the dare.
Exactly, yeah. I don't actually think you had time to do the dare here, just from like how you got over there, because you spot dodged first.
Yeah.
So then you need to look for the shine instead. Yeah, it's also good to keep in mind that like the dare is the really high risk one as well, whereas the shine, like you just keep your jump here, and then you're fine.
Yeah, it doesn't require you to jump out of something. Like you don't have to use your double jump to do it.
You jumped the wrong way off of the up throw.
Yeah, I can easily react to that.
Yeah, you just gotta react to the lasers not hitting. Nice. I was gonna say shine stall here. Grab ledge, shine stall. Especially when you see them side B as well, that means you can just get a free refresh. Or you could do a regular get up. and then
similar
regrab
to
the
what you do
ledge.
versus Sheik, yeah, like regular get up, wave dash back or something.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I think with this one, could you have shined it? Let me see again.
I easily could have shined reset.
Yeah, I was thinking, could you have done press back and then fall and shine him?
I think he was a bit far away.
Yeah. So in general, if they're too far away to get that, then you can shine stall, and if they are close enough, then you can just drop down, shine bear him, or even shine and then let him fly up and then up air him or whatever. Yeah, this one he actually. So you got to recognize also that he's forced to up B here, because he isn't. He's too low to double jump sweet spot. So then at that point, that's when you need to either be crouching or getting to the ledge in some way. You're getting fishing for back air.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the only time the back air is really good versus Moth is if he's doing like either approaching forward airs or like dash attack, run up grab, stuff like that. The rest of the time, his aerials or like his moves are just going to outspace your back air, or he's going to like dash dance whiff punish you.
Yeah, at the moment he's just been naring, right? And
Yeah.
that's just going to do it, right?
Yeah, so I would just be lasering him and then like
Grab forward,
looking for laser nair or like waiting for him to land and then grab forward throw, or shield pressure him in some way. So yeah, you only want to do this once he starts like that nair, for example. If you'd have been on the ground and like backflip bearing, then you could have hit him for it. But yeah, a lot of the time Moths will just start like playing kind of like dash dance heavy and like throwing out attacks, and then they won't get hit by the back air. And then at that point, it's just like you putting yourself in lag for them to get a easier opening. Yeah, that's another one where you kind of attack from too far away.
Oh yeah, it was miles away.
Yeah, it's just really important versus Moth to not. Because you should have seen him dash away as you dashed away and then been like, right, I can't aerial him now.
Yeah.
He should have downed you.
Yeah, he should have.
Up nice. That was really clean.
That's a really bad side B height as well.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
I thought the other one.
Yeah, like stopped for some reason.
I thought the other one was Battlefield. Or did we watch a Battlefield one?
No, we watched Dreamland. Alright, let me set up the thing again.
Maybe I said 2 Dreamland ones.
Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. I would definitely be taking space here instead of moving back. It's like super important because you want him to be the one in the corner rather than you, right? So it may seem bad, but like look what the position is like a second after you make that decision. Is you like in the corner and him in center. Whereas if you'd have like lasered and then moved forward instead here, he might have tried to move forward and got hit by the laser. He might have tried to jump and got hit by the laser. He might have tried to dash back and then he's lost space, right? So yeah, there's just certain spacings when you get a laser where you should just take the free space, which is like here. Like you can just do a half laser and there's nothing you can do about it, like a half approaching one.
Yeah, I see that.
If you risk a full approach one, you can do stuff like take laser forward smash or dash attack. So I just like doing the half laser because it's just like sort of guaranteed. I think on this one you're a bit too far, so he could have done like take laser fair and hit you.
Yeah.
If they are that far, then a lot of the time you want to like wait some amount of frames and then go in after the fair would come out. Just again so that you don't get reversaled. But that is really good once you're like closer.
Yeah, I think I'm a bit too scared of being inside Marth's range.
Yeah, but it's like the thing is that's where you get the most value, and you don't have to put up with him like dashing out of your range and then, you know, either he grabs you or he's outside your range anyway. So then you have to do more work to get in.
Yeah.
I think especially. Again, I think like you should be using full hop more to get out of the corner. So like here, for example, you wave dash back. If you full hop, like you can't do anything, right? Like he's all the way over here. I think the laser's fine too, but again, you can use lasers in the corner to get a full hop out as well, because it's still like you don't have to aggress off of the frame advantage. You can use it to like reposition. So for example, you can force him to deal with this laser and then full hop waveland, and now you're in a better spot, right? Instead of like now you get power shielded and he gets to wave dash forward and you're still in the corner. So like a lot of the time in the corner your priority should be like getting out instead of getting a hit. Yeah, this is another one where like you can't get a combo, so you need to juggle instead. But this time it wasn't because your execution was bad, it was just because of the
way he died.
Yeah, the way he died, and he got hit in the air by the shine as well, so he was like higher up. Nice, yeah, this is another one where you could have taken space. So you shoot him out of the air here, and then you can do a half laser. Again, and then if he fares, then he gets hit by the laser coming down, and then you can go over and pressure him, or he double jumps and then you've taken space, and then he's like cornered now. Like with this one, if you'd have moved forward with the laser slightly, he would have ended up double jumping over you, which is like terrible for Marth, right? Because you can just up tilt him or back air him. Yeah, again, this is one where it's just like another free like full hop.
Full about, yeah.
Yeah, because like the way I think of it is like he's playing on the same plane as you at the moment, right? And that's where Marth does really well because he's got bigger hitboxes. So if you just like don't play on the same level as him, then it's a lot harder for him to hit you. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it feels scary being above him sometimes.
Yeah. The thing is, like, if he hits you while you're above him, it's usually an up air, right? And then you get a chance to tech or DI and escape the combo. Whereas if you get hit in the corner on the same plane as him, it's like you're getting forward smashed or forward aired or down tilted, which puts you off stage. So it's just like more risky. And I'll admit you can also like get good situations off of it, but I think it's more consistent. And especially you want to play to the strengths of Dreamland as well, right? Which is big stage, high platforms. Which Marth struggles to cover. If it was on like Yoshi's, for example, I would be more inclined to try and play that horizontal game, because it's way easier for him to cover the platforms, right? Because he has like forward smash, up tilt. So yeah, just something to think about. If people light shield as well, I don't know if I said this, but you get a free laser grab. It just does like enough shield stun that the grab just is like a true block string, basically. So anytime you can do it, it's like pretty good. It's like here, for example, you could just laser him and then. God damn it! Did you hear what I said about laser grab?
I heard you say that if they light shield, you get a free laser grab.
Yeah.
I just never heard that before.
Okay, yeah. It's not that it doesn't come up that often because most people don't light shield. But for example, Zane has started like in the middle of pressure, he'll switch to a light shield, and everybody's like, "Oh, how do you beat this?" or whatever. And then, but if you just switch to doing like shine laser pressure, then you just get a free grab, and then go from there.
Is that because it puts them in more shield stun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're already like when you hit a laser, you're already like +7
or something, right?
No, so it does 7 frames of shield stun, but you've got to take into account the 4 frames of landing light.
Oh. Okay.
And that's at best because that's on like a lowest possible laser. So you're usually around like +0 or +1.
Yeah.
Or even slightly minus sometimes. But it's the reason why sometimes you do laser shine approach and it just hits their shield because they literally couldn't act because you were so plus. So sometimes you actually want to delay your shine if you get a really juicy laser so that you can catch their like buffer roll or buffer spot dodge or whatever.
Yeah.
Or their grab. Because that's another one. Sometimes people they end up grabbing after the shine hits because you did it so quickly and you were so plus. So then you hit their shield instead of hitting their grab that you knew they were going to do. But yeah, it's just because of the extended light shield stun.
Okay, that makes sense.
I think it's only on like the bigger light shields though, because I know it changes depending on how big the light shield is.
Can you share the screen then? Sorry.
Oh fuck! I forgot. Stupid Discord.
There we go.
I don't think much happened. It was really good. This guy's rolling a lot as well. Well, like he's rolling in like different spots than like.
He's rolling like after taking a laser.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we talked about this first Makenshi, right? I think he did it as well.
He done it even earlier.
Yeah.
He was rolling really early. I can't remember what we said to do about it though.
You just gotta wait after the laser. Basically. Like do more like laser dash back here at this range, and then you see him roll and then you hit him.
Yeah.
Or you can do like dash wave, dash back. Can be good too. Yeah, he's been rolling out the corner. It's like you got to take notes of like the context in which they roll in as well, because it's not as simple as just like they're rolling in. It's usually like they just came up from the ledge and they just got shot by a laser, so then they feel uncomfortable and they roll in, or they've lost a lot of stage in the past few interactions, so they want to roll to take it back, like stuff like that, instead of just he rolls anytime I'm near him, or like on his shield or whatever, because like the situations are different, right?
Yeah, he's not rolling in like the really obvious spots.
Yeah,
like in the field pressure ones, he's like rolling, like you said, to take back stage.
Yeah, before you even get a chance to get on him. Yeah, this is another one where you want to do like laser dash back, dash in aerial, because he's doing like aerials out of shield, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in general, laser dash dance would be really powerful versus this guy, because he's just throwing out a lot of attacks or moving back, and so if you dash dance, like you either get to see him whiff and then try and pressure him, or you see him dash back and then you just are able to get another laser out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's specifically for if he's doing like aerials, because they don't control they don't threaten as much space as like dash attack or wave dash forward smash, but they're like harder to punish a lot of the time, right? Because they're quicker. So that's where the dash dance. That's why the dash dance is really good. Yeah, that's why I don't like getting above Moth, because you're probably dead now. Because you like the wave.
Share your screen again, sorry.
Yeah, he just like wave dash, wave land up tilted you, and you tried to like double jump above him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So again, just stay on the ground, laser him, corner pressure him, or whatever. Yeah, aerial out shield again. So again, just dash dance, because the thing with the dash dance is as well, you could like the aerial has such a big queue that you can literally just dash dance and then react and then choose to go in. You don't have to like read his exact aerial timing.
Would you be trying to go like back in with a laser or just with like a late aerial?
There's quite a few things you can do, to be honest. You can dash dance late aerial his landing. You can laser him, and then you've got a laser situation. You can try and dash dance grab. You can dash dance and then backflip back air his landing. I think they're all good options. You went from too far away again. You're just fishing for kills again. Again,
Yeah.
shine grab's just amazing here, right?
Yeah, he's just holding the shield.
Yeah.
I think I need to use it as a default more often.
Yeah.
Reversal.
This one again. You want to try and get to. Oh fuck. Slippy. Yeah, you want to try and get to the ledge instead of throwing out an attack here. So you do the rising back air, and then you want to short hop backwards and backflip over the up B.
Oh yeah, I've seen Mango do that on a load.
Yeah. Or you can wave dash back to the ledge as well. Again, both of them, like even if you get hit, you still have your jumps, then you're fine. The forward smash like just doesn't work unless they do a really bad up B.
Yeah.
DIing off here is super risky. He should have just full hop or shot down aired you. You want to just always be DIing like either straight up or in. On the up throw, yeah.
Okay.
Probably slightly in. One with this one.
I don't think I could have chosen a different angle on the up B either.
Yeah. You could have side B slightly higher.
I'll say higher.
Yeah, I think you'd side B at a decent height, but if you just side B when you were here, like his jab whiffs. And also I think the second jab hits slower. But yeah, so when you side B here, he has to like dash back grab you instead or something. You could have also just up B'd when you were up here as well, and again he has to go out and hit you, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And then you get the mix of down or this is one where the straight is actually good because a lot of people try to down tilt, and then you just hit them.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they're just like saying like this and just reacting, then up B. Yeah, once you're below the stage, you're just kind of dead. So. I think this guy's a Smurf. I don't know. I can't tell who it is, but I think
I bet it's like AC or something. Ah, he's
no,
not
not
like
AC. I think like brand speed or something. I don't think it's AC.
No, there's not enough.
There's not enough side Bs, yeah. A good thing to do versus the light shield they do here as well. Basically, from their perspective, they have to read how you're going to deal with this. Because you can either land and try and push them off, and then do like push off back air, right?
Yeah.
So to avoid that, they either have to move early, or they pretty much have to move early, and they do that by either jumping or shield dropping.
Yep.
So you can mix up just fast falling and then push them off, or just fast falling and then waiting for them to move, and then you just go and hit them. So, like for example, if you'd have just waited here, he full hops above you, just free full hop back air, right?
Yeah.
This fucking guy.
He's cowering, crouching.
Yeah. Yeah, with this one as well, you can consider doing short hop waveland back as well. Because they always go for the they're not react. They can't react to whether the power shield works or not, and then grab. They have to just do it. So then you can open them up to like waveland back and then hit their grab.
Yeah.
If they start like shield fairing, it's a bit of a different story. But you know, most moths just do power shield grab. You can also blank laser as well. blank laser, and then shine them.
Yeah.
Which is basically a tomahawk shine. I think this one you're just your laser hit too high. And then you can also do no fast fall lasers as well, right? Fuck's sake. Yeah, I was just saying you can do no fast fall lasers as well, if you know about that.
Yeah, you just do the full drift in, no fast fall. Just press B really late, right?
Yeah, it just delays their timing, so they have to power shield extra late, and then if they start doing that, then high lasers start working again, because they're too early for the power shield window. Yeah, I think if you'd have been like 1 frame later, then you wouldn't have got power shielded, which kind of sucks, but hey ho. You could have slid off on this one, I think.
Off of the upper.
Yeah, and in general, you want to either be doing tech in place or tech roll in as well instead of tech roll out. Just because if he hits you here, then it's way worse than if he hits you for tech rolling in, right?
Yeah.
Unless he messes up. Nice. Yeah, I think you should just laser more when he's in these spots as well, like we were saying. Like, because he's just jumping in the corner, right? So you just laser him, he has to either fair or double jump, and then you can go over and hit him. Instead you're trying to, like, battle him with your own moves, it feels like.
Yeah.
And again, if you're really good at, like, dash dancing and then going in at a good timing, then that can work. But at the moment, you're going in at, like, the wrong timings, I feel like.
Yeah, I do too. And, like, the wrong ranges, too.
Yeah, you gotta have, like... Even if you know they're going to do it, you have to be set up with both timing and spacing to be able to actually deal with it. Otherwise, it's usually better that you just shoot the laser or don't even try to hit them for it.
Yeah.
You know, just like play the situation afterwards. Because a lot of the time, like, people have pretty bad habits after they whiff something as well. Like, Martinelli always dash back. You'll see, like, Foxes do, like, turn around up tilt, for example. So, like, those habits can also be good to abuse too.
That was a situation where I was like, you should have waved that shot shined.
It was pretty tricky because he was spaced. So I don't blame you for full hopping instead.
Was it Tipper? I think it was.
I don't think it was full tip. No, it hit with the help. But, like, you need a max length wave dash to hit this, which is pretty hard. So I don't mind that you did full hop. Ice cream van.
Such an iconic noise.
Nice. Nice, yeah, you see how you, like, weighted them out this time? And then you just get the grab. Up throw, especially at this percent, I would just be looking for short hop up air instead of the shine. Again, just to mitigate the risk of getting... Because if you get forward out here, you're, like, off stage, probably. Yeah, you rolled again, right? I don't know if it was on purpose.
You rolled in off the laser, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he lets you laser him and then he rolls because he knows that you're going to try and move in and then you swap places, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's another one where the the West Sports thing is actually pretty good. Where you short hop in and then you double jump waveland off the platform to cover the roll. You can also do, like, fast fall and then dash back and hit them as well. That can be good. But you just want to make it so that anytime you jump in, you can still cover roll if they try to do it. Like on a read, not on a reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why he's playing way better at, like, 186%.
I don't know. It's like I'm now no longer scared and I'm empty.
Yeah, this is what you should be doing at 0. Like, look, you're doing, like, dash dance around him, space around the fair, get to go in.
Yeah. I don't think that was meant to be a down smash, but
yeah. Yeah, so I feel like to summarize, it's just like this is like pretty typical Marth Falco at this level, I think, where like you're not getting much off of your punishes,
No.
and he can kind of just like throw out whatever he wants, and there's no real risk to what he's doing. So if it hits for him, great, and if it doesn't, then he's not getting punished.
Yeah, I find it quite difficult to punish. To practice punish on Marth. Because on Uncle Punch, like, I feel like a lot of combos aren't like 100% true combos on Marth. Like,
Yeah,
you're hitting them just before their fair comes out, or they're trying to double jump out of a combo. So I'm not really sure what the best way to practice combo in Marth is.
yeah. So
Like, apart from breaking it down into like chunks, like 0 to 30, 30 to 70, or something like that.
yeah, I was going to say you should practice your like combos separately. So you've got like the combos that lead into a juggle, like I was saying, right? So you do shine and then instant double jump nair, and then just like make sure after the nair hits that you're outside of the range of forward air,
Okay.
or like you shield or something, and then you can practice like the you get a shine at 40 and then you pillar him, or you tech chase him on the platform, and then you can practice the like you shine him at 100 and then you wave shine up air him or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you said, just practicing chunks. And you just gotta, when you do the like low percent ones, you gotta think like it's kind of like the shadow boxing in a way, where you kind of think about what they would do. Like, how would you punish forward air? How would you punish double jump? I think you can set it to not reset automatically on one of the newer Uncle Punches as well. So you could like practice the movements after of like you do wave shine, instant double jump nair, and then you dash back and then dash in out of it and punishes forward air. Like imagine he does the forward air, for example.
Yeah. I see what you mean. I'm not sure if I have the newest one. I think I've
Yeah,
got
I don't either.
Well, we've got 2.0 beta free at the moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to get the new Uncle Punch, but yeah, and I think like we said, there's just a few execution errors, like the missing the dashbacks was pretty important.
Mm.
I think the shield pressure, it was almost like you were doing. How do I describe it? You had like preset shield pressure stuff that you were doing without taking into account like how he was acting out of shield, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like, because he was only doing shield grabs pretty much when you were on top of him, like again, you should just be always doing shine grab or double shine. And then yeah, the situations where you were slightly further out, he was pretty much only doing aerials out of shield. So then you should be doing more like laser dash dance aerial, right? Or laser and then hit him landing. And then yeah, there were just a few aerials from like too far away that should have been lasers. Back airing when you've got him in juggles instead of trying to up air or down air. Doing the short hop double jump thing we talked about as well.
Yes.
Oh yeah, getting back onto the ledge after you get up when you're edge guarding him instead of trying to like throw out an attack. Unless you're going for like crouch cancel down smash. That's the only situation I can think of where you'd want to throw out the attack. What else is there? I think that was it really. We didn't really see too many of those power shield situations because you said you were like trying to play around with them quite hard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, full hopping out of the corner was a big one as well.
Yeah, I think I need to do that more in general. Anyway, I seem to just stay on the same plane all the time anyway. I don't really use platforms that much either.
Yeah, I used to have the same problem, and I think it boils down to not being comfortable like moving on the platforms or moving out of your full hop. So like doing all the different drifts, landing with lasers, landing with aerials, landing with like wave land, all that stuff. So I would just practice your platform movement, and then you'll be more comfortable. Like, 'cause if you watch Westballs, right, he's so comfortable full hopping because he's amazing at moving on the platforms. Whereas if you watch like Ginger play, for example, he's more comfortable to do like wave dash out of shield and stuff like that, and he doesn't really play the vertical mix-ups as much. Which is partly because they're like a lot riskier in a lot of spots, but also because I think his movement isn't as good as Westfall's, like in terms of vertical stuff.
Yeah,
So he
I
goes
just
for it less. Yeah, I think that's probably the biggest one for you to work on is those like corner scenarios. Just figuring out like how you have to play the corner. Do I have to play it? Do I have to be defensive and try and reposition? Do I have to stay in shield and then hit him for trying to hit me? Do I have to like to take the initiative and try and hit him first? Because I think that's something that's very fundamental among like all matchups. So then you don't have to rely on like running into a moth that does this exact one thing. You know.
Yeah, I get you.
And again, just going back to the PR thing as well, like getting good at stuff like that is just great, right? Because it's something that works with everyone you play against rather than just like a few specific people.
Yeah, because I was actually thinking about this. If I want to get PR, it's not just that I have to be able to beat PR people. It's like I have to be able to beat everybody below that level
Yeah.
as well.
Well, the PR is a bit biased, so it doesn't matter if you get a few losses. But
There'll be a few Londoners, and I'm good.
yeah, all you have to do is beat a top 10 player, and then you get put in like 15th or something. But outside of that, yeah, like if you can learn those situations, like the corner, how they edge guard, and you can just kind of like put people into boxes of how they play those situations, because people, even on the PR, like they only play it in certain ways a lot of the time. So if you can just be like, oh, okay, this guy plays it this way, so I'm just going to do this, then it becomes quite easy to win or at least not lose in those situations,
Yeah, I know somebody who sticks out that does that to people a lot is How. How
Yeah.
always seems to like just wait for people to do stuff, understand what they do, and then punish really hard.
Yeah.
Whenever I played him, he figured me out in like a game, and then I like would never win after that.
Yeah, the funny thing about How is that like he's very good at that, but then when he plays better people, right, he just I don't know if you've seen many of my sets versus him, but it's like he's getting triple three stocks or whatever because I just like know how to beat what he's doing.
Yeah, I have noticed that. I have noticed against better people, it doesn't seem to work for him. He seems to be
Yeah,
like noob slur.
yeah, it's like pub stompy, right? It's just about he isn't forcing openings. He's kind of like letting the opponent beat themselves. So it's
Yeah,
it's just like an execution test in a way, basically, but it's like a knowledge test instead. Like, do you know how to beat me spamming full hop bear or dash dance grabbing you? And then his like punish game's decent, right? So then, you know, as long as his opponent gives him to him a set amount of times, then he's gonna beat them.
yeah,
Um. So yeah, I think that sums it up pretty well. I did think some of your movement and like punishes were a bit better though, which is good.
yeah. I haven't really swapped grips and I haven't swapped characters, so I think some of the execution stuff is starting to come together a
Yeah, which
bit
is
more
good.
now. Um, a lot of the movement feels a bit better. I still get stuck in some weird situations like we saw, like some dashback stuff, or sometimes I don't know if I don't plug my controller in right when I do it, but
Yeah,
sometimes have sessions where I don't shield drop properly. I've got like a notch controller and everything. It shouldn't be a problem.
yeah. Sometimes the notches can like that's what happened with mine. It's like worn down, and then you
Yeah,
have to get it
mine
re-notched.
yeah, that's the problem. My notches are almost non-existent now.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So I don't know if we spoke about this, but like the execution errors, like you want to be boiling them down to like really specific situations. So like you're messing up the dashback after you do a low laser on shield, for example, instead of just like sitting in the middle of the stage and practicing dashing back and forward. Um, and then also it can sometimes be like you don't understand the situation fully, so then you're trying to think about it as you're playing, and then that takes away from like your execution.
Yeah,
Um, so yeah, it could be one or both of those things.
yeah, I think it's probably both. Especially like things like where it's like I get laser, like I get power shielded, I'm not expecting it, and I don't understand the situation properly, and then I'm dashing back late or something.
Yeah. Um, Okay, yeah. I think that gives you like a good amount of stuff to work on.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna practice some more punish game on Marth because I'm definitely not hitting him hard enough either.
Yeah,
I didn't even know about the Nair on like 0 to like 30% or whatever.
Yeah, I think I have a GIF of it somewhere. It might be on Sheik, but it's the same thing. God, I don't know. I've got like a load of clips from one of his streams.
From whose stream?
From PP when he started streaming again. But now he just streams Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, I've seen like viewers.
So it's like, luckily I titled all of these, so it should be easy, it's fine. I'll just play it quickly and then we can sort of wrap up.
Okay.
Some people honking outside.
Was that mine or yours?
No, it's mine, it's mine.
Oh.
I think he does it in Sheik in the clip I've got, but it's good versus like both, or like any floaties really. Yeah, here it is. It's on Sheik, but
it's still on the Slippy.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you posted it. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I just posted it if anybody watches it back or whatever. I can screen share it though.
No, that's fine. I can see. Oh, I see. That's genius.
Yeah, I think he kills him. It was like filthy, but obviously you don't get that on Moth, but
No, but you could get like you could get so much off of that anyway, even versus Marth. Like you could get run off there or something.
Yeah, it is one of those ones again where like it doesn't true combo, so sometimes Ankle Puncher doesn't work. So it might be worth doing it in 20xx, or at least if you set I think you can set the CPU to like attack, and then that's just as good pretty much because then you can practice like hitting them trying to forward air.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the combo I was on about. I think it's really strong.
Is it any good versus spacies? Oh no, don't worry. It's just only floaties. Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter that much if you hit with late or early Nair either. But yeah, it's more about how it sends them and where it puts them, which is just better than the down air.
Okay, that's great. I'm gonna practice that.
Yeah, cool. All right. Yeah, once again, I'll put the notes in the Patreon because I need to upload the other two's lessons as well, so I'll probably do that now. So yeah, that'll be in there in the description.
Alright, perfect.
Cool. Alright, well, I'll see you in a bit then, dude.
Yep, speak to you in a bit, man.
See ya.
Bye-bye.